what knowledge are the Gentiles bringing now in this world? If we're all equal and we're all the same, and the scriptures talk about how in the end days, knowledge is going to be increased. What knowledge are you getting from the Gentiles? Because what I'm seeing for the most part is a lot of confusion, a lot of wondering why things are changing, not understanding why everything is falling apart. There was that video with that nurse who was complaining because she had just gotten paid on Friday and they only had a couple $100s by Tuesday because they paid all their bills. And I'm going to make a video about that later on. But many people are just now starting to realize that it's all been a lie. It's all been a farce. And you got to understand that you've taken the bag and you've made a covenant with this Babylonian system. And everyone wants to make it seem like, you're going to be raptured away and everything else, but that is not the case. You received your blessing and you happily took it. While we were going through all of our cursing, we were complaining about things, people ignored it. Just like now you're ignoring what's happening still. Okay? But we're going to get into this right now. We got people that will come in and say things like, where you getting your information from? I'm like, we have first accounts. We have information that the Most High has blessed us with, because we're the ones who are supposed to bring knowledge and understanding here at the end. The Most High has prepared us by giving us the Holy Spirit to prepare us for what is to come now, what is to come next. We are the ones who are bringing out more information, more understanding, and our brothers and sisters are out and they've been raised up and awoken all over the world. We are all over the place. We are bringing out information. Brothers and sisters in this truth are bringing out information every single day. And it's like a flood. It's a tsunami of information. So now knowledge is being increased because now we have been awakened. We finished up the 1619 and 2019. And now you're seeing how this knowledge is just like I said, it's a tsunami right before the April 8th eclipse. Just look at the 7-year period, and look at how now we're like 4 months away from this eclipse. And now look at the tsunami of information. This is prophecy being fulfilled right now. Just a real quick review before we're going to end some new information right now about this from this Bible Versions book. Right here again showing you how in the King James Version it was Mystery Babylon. They changed it to Babylon because why? As it appears in the new version, Babylon becomes not a religious system, but a geographic location. Okay, the flood of recent books and commentators who assign the identity of Mystery Babylon to modern Persia. Okay, attest to the power of the new versions to alter what the church has accepted as its meaning for almost 2,000 years. And the church you're talking about are the Israelites. What we feel. We knew was a religious system. They are the system. So therefore, when it's talking about the church, it's not talking about the churches that you see today. Okay, these churches are new. These ones have not been around 2,000 years anyways. Okay, so when they're talking about 2,000 years or over 2,000 years, they're talking about the Israelites, and we already knew there's going to be a religious system. Now check this out. Like I told you, our power has already, equipped us with so much information that you're going to be overwhelmed with the amount of information that is coming out right now. The religious ceremonies and customs of these several nations of the known world. This book, like I said, it's a whole story on how I got my hands on this book. I said, because this book is like those books that are like super expensive that you always wonder what's in them. Yeah, these are those kinds of books. Okay. There's like a whole set of them. They're huge. Okay, they have so much information, but check this out right now. This kind of goes exactly with the Mystery Babylon having a change. There was a religious system, and they tried to change it to make it seem as if it was it's a geographic location, but it's a system. Okay, and this is going to show you something right here. Here in volume 2, right here, it says, we shall now present the reader with the order of the feast and particularize each such as require it more immediately, as we find it in an author who has given us a relation of modern Rome. Now check this part. This is important. Okay. We may justly prefer this calendar before any other. See, they have their own calendar. Okay. Now check this out. Okay. We must justly prefer this calendar before any other, since Rome is the capital of the Christian world. So you have to understand that there's two types of Christianity. They're always referring to the Rome and that Rome is the Christian. Yeah, to Constantine Christians, Rome is your capital. But to the Israelites, Jerusalem is our capital, but they don't want you to realize that. So when you are following Constantine Christianity, you're following, I don't care what you are, non-denominational, you want to say you're Baptist, Presbyterian, whatever you want to call yourself, Catholic, Rome is your capital, and you do what the Romans tell you to do. Okay? So again, we must justly prefer this calendar before any other, since Rome is the capital of the Christian world. By this calendar, it will be found that this holy city has not left so much as one day throughout the whole year unconsecrated, either by festivals or stations. So you can pretty much go out every single day and have a party, go to church, do whatever. Why? Okay? That the inexhaustible treasures of indulgences is always open to the faithful. You can always go indulge yourselves in their churches. Always. Okay? But check this part out, because this is kind of funny that they're talking about their church and how they're bringing something new, but who are they actually talking about when on some of these festivals? In January, they have a feast of Stephen. The feast of St. Stephen was anciently the feast of the deacons. Well, who are they talking about then exactly, right? Feast of the deacons, because St. Stephen, the first martyr of the church. What church? You guys wonder, there was no such thing as a Catholic church. Again, you want to play both sides. You want to be the ones that killed Stephen, but then be the ones who make him a saint. You can't have it both ways. See, this is the hypocrisy of it all. You guys think you say church and then try to implement yourselves into our history. Stephen was one of our saints, not yours. You killed him. You see what I'm saying? You guys kill people and then try to, raise them up in your church as a saint. Okay? The feast of Stephen was anciently the feast of the deacons, because St. Stephen, the first martyr of the church, is said to be the chief or principal of the 7 deacons who were appointed by the apostles in the infancy of Christianity. So there's a split. Christianity, okay, then were the Israelites. It had nothing to do with your church. So again, what exactly are we talking about? Okay? You guys always want to make it sound like it's all about everyone, we're all equal, whatever else, but that is not the case whatsoever. The Most High has a chosen people, and this Bible is their book. And let me show you a quick little video about that.
There's only one reason why somebody would even say it doesn't matter, God only created one race. Because the Bible doesn't even support this. This is Christianity's slave doctrine all the way. Because when you really read the Bible, you will see he separated us at the beginning from the beginning of time. Let's go to that. This comment shows that one is indoctrinated, and we're about to see how indoctrinated an individual is to even say something like this when it's not supported in the scriptures. Deuteronomy 32 verse 7, remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee, thy elders, and they will tell thee. When the Most High divided the nations, their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. He created one race, but he set the bounds according to the number of the children of Israel, his people, his race of people. He separated them. Hold on, let's get some more. Amos chapter 3, verse 1 through 2. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. You only have I known.
You only have I known. So see, there is a split. So and the people in the churches are aware of that. That's why they say that Rome is the holy city of the Christians. Rome is the holy city of the Catholics and all of the harlots. Okay, that's why they all read 66 books. That's all they do. They all do Easter and Christmas. They do all these holidays and everything else. Or they think that Cesare Borgia came and died for their sins. That's all it all goes, because Rome is your daddy. Rome runs you. Okay, so and that's what you believe. But then you want to come and take our saints and our people and put them implement them into your holy days and things like that, which it has nothing to do with us. So that's a split. So that's why right now at the end, how everything is just going ridiculously downhill, you are totally lost, because you've been following your holy city, and your holy city has nothing to do with the scriptures. And now all these prophecies are being fulfilled, and you have no idea what the hell is going on, because the Bible is our book, and it's ours from front to back, and it's talking about our people. Shalom.